Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Green Bay Packers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Indianapolis Colts. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. Forced out to his left.
The quarterback
they brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First down, Green Bay.
Working out of the gun. Love. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Love.
Switch.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. To the air again, Love. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Second down, Love. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Defense didn't budge on third down. Now what are we going to see on fourth?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So a drive that covers almost the entire length of the field will result in 0 points.
That frustration is not just going to be felt by the guys on offense either. It's going to be felt throughout the entire team, isn't it? I mean, we've been there before, right? We've seen it. That deflation can go through the entire ranks. They're going to have to really work to make sure it doesn't affect them going forward.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a third and about 4 more for a first.
On any running play that's called there.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Following the interception, Love. Pass incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Throwing again. Love. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown,
Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, or they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop.
Brings up third and 3.
They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Back to throw now on first down. He completes this one to Mack.
The pass.
Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make this a second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
On the ground, it's Mack. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Out of the gun now on third down. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Ochena Nwosu in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
21-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love. He'll drop this one down to Cohen. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again. All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
T.Y. Hilton once again the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Green Bay.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass, ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Brings up 3rd and
out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. Though you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
1st and 10. At their own
the Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's been a good 1st half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this 1st half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's into the hands of Pascal.
the pass.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 29-yard line.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
The ball carrier.
The Colts on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 3rd and 3.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. He's got Burton here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run with Mack. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
False start, offense.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. And he's taken down inside the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
The ball carrier.
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now the rookie out of Wisconsin. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. First down, a run with Cohen. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Tariq Cohen, the ball carrier.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action. Love to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
DeForest Buckner.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
The 16-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A good throw here, finding Pascal.
The pass.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. Darius Leonard able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. The final 2nd ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
14, Colts 3.
Ready for the 2nd half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So here are the Packers now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. From the gun, Love. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Get out of here, man!
So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Colts,
they run. This is Cohen. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Cohen, the ball carrier.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Love. He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
Love's pass. Complete to David Njoku.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
A loss of 8 yards.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Rosa's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. It gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
At the 32-yard line. It's
on 2nd down. It's Mack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and
they'll drop to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A good kick that time, but also a pretty good 15-yard return.
At their own 49.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Toss play. Cohen, right side. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line.
A gain of
11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Love's pass.
He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Love. And he completes it to Cohen. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. That'll leave leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd down.
3rd and 2. Love with it. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
The ball carrier.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and
from the
goal.
gun. Love to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there, and they finally get it done on 3rd and goal.
Makes the score Packers 20, Colts 3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone, get you 6?
49, guys. Mike, 49.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he will find his man on the outside.
The pass.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Strip that ball.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, alert 3.
They run the draw play with Mack. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 35.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Coming to you. 54's Mike. 54's
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Aldrich Rosas lining up for the
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Kevin King with a pick. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And Marquell Lee with a stop defensively. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Brings up
on 3rd and 2. Love. That is caught by Cohen. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. To throw now. Here's Love. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And the Packers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep. 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
To number 85.
David Njoku. His first touchdown on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Michael Pittman. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Packers' 44-yard line.
Leaping, and he makes the grab. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Look to throw again. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
And 3 at the Packers' 27-yard line.
He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones.
The pass.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 4 yards out. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Well, I think the Colts got this. They did. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are 2 very tough things to do.
It takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here.
2nd down and 10.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's got Burton here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
For T.Y. Hilton. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw again.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. Now, he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Williams.
Jamal Williams.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease. Robbed home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think of